like 11 weeks. At least this week is the 11th week, so it's been 10 weeks. So that means we owe you 10 stripes. That's a lot of stripes that we owe you. That means we owe you 6 more stripes, a belt, and 2 more stripes. I know, it's crazy, because you've done all the classes. You were in every single Zoom class that we had ever since we started. So, at the end of this class, I'm going to let you stripe up the rest of the belt. And then on Thursday or Tuesday, whatever the next day you come in, right? Let's say you come in on Wednesday, then we'll do your belt promotion, alright? Sound good?
Yes, sir!
Awesome. Bow. We'll even put it on Facebook Live. Hands by your side. Jumping jacks. And I want you to stay with me for the speed of them, okay? Ready? Go! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Stop. Down. Now we're going to change up a couple exercises today. We're going to do things a little bit differently, okay? So, we're going to hold up a push-up position like this. And we're going to kind of do mountain climbers, so we're going to do them really slow, okay? So we're going to take up one knee to our elbow, but then we're just going to switch sides. And then we're going to put our foot back, pick up the other knee to the other elbow, and then switch sides. So we're not going to jump and switch feet like we normally do. We're just going to hold ourselves up. Ready? And with me, right knee to right elbow, 1, and then back. And then up, and down. Yeah, very good, 2. Ready? Up, and down.
3.
Up, and down.
4.
Make sure you switch feet each time. Up, and down.
5.
Good. And up, and down.
6.
Up, and down.
7.
Up, and down.
8.
Up, and down.
9.
Up, and down.
10.
Good. Ready? Flip it over. 4. Quick set of sit-ups. Ready? On the ground, hands on your legs. Ready? Up, and down.
1.
Up, and down.
2.
Up, and down.
3.
Up, and down.
5.
4. Up, and down.
5.
There you go. Up, and down.
6.
Up, and down.
7.
Drag them all the way up harder. Up. There you go. And down.
8.
Up, and down.
9.
Up, and down.
10.
Good. Stand up. Hands by your side. Because these masks make it really hard to breathe, so we're going to have to keep our workouts a little bit lighter than normal. Ready? Hands by your side. Jumping jack with me. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Stop. Down for the modified mountain climbers, we call them. So ready? Hold yourself up again. Ready? So again, knee to your elbow. Up and down.
1.
Up and down.
2.
Up and down.
3.
Up and down.
4.
Up and down.
5.
Ready? Down on the floor. Ready? Up and down.
1.
Up and down.
2.
Up and down.
3.
Up and down.
4.
Up and down.
5.
Alright, ready? We're going to try one more exercise. This is going to feel a little silly, but it's a really important exercise because it works on your core and it helps us work on balance in the long run. So we're going to go up on our hands and our knees like this. So these are called burpees. Now, they have a very silly name, but one of the things I want you to try to focus on doing is avoid, watch my back for a second. You want to avoid letting your back do this. See how my back is arched down? You don't want to become a seal. Or you don't want to become a camel where your back is too high. You want it to stay nice and flat like a table, okay? So lift up your hips. So there, perfect. Right there. Don't move. Nope, too low. Go back. Right there. Right? So from here, you hold yourself in place. You're not going to shift your body one way or the other. And don't pressure from here. Try to feel like it's flat on the floor like this. Okay? Ready? What you're going to try to do is you're not going to shift your hips or your body. You're just going to lift your arm up with your arm coming next to your ear and then back down without moving your body side to side. It's going to look like this. You're going to lift up and then back down. There you go. Ready? I'm going to face you. Ready? And I'm going to try to lift it the other side. Ready? So you take this hand, come up and back down. Basically. All the way down. Try to keep your head level to head open all the way. Ready? So head down again. Ready? With the other side up. There you go. And down. 2. Up. And down.
3.
Try to reach forward toward my hand. Up. And down.
5.
Lean forward a little bit more, buddy. There you go. Ready? Up. And down.
6.
5. Up. And down. 6. Ready? Back to push-up position. Ready? 5 more pushes. Up. And down.
1.
Up. And down.
2.
Up. And down.
3.
Up. And down.
4.
Up. And down.
5.
Good on your backs. This time for some leg raises. So, legs up in the air, hands under your butt, legs up straight. And Connor, watch me first, buddy. So make sure you look up here. Your legs are straight. And you go all the way down to the floor without touching. Don't touch the ground! Hold them up and then all the way back up. That's 1. Ready? Down and up.
2.
Down and up.
3.
Down and up.
5.
4. Down and up.
5.
5. Down and up.
6.
Down and up.
7.
Down and up.
8.
Down and up.
9.
Down and up.
10.
Awesome, Connor. Ready? Last set. You ready? Yes, sir?
Yes, sir!
Stand up. And right side. Jumping jacks. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Stop. Down. Push-ups.
I accidentally did 16.
That's okay. Ready? All the way on the floor. Ready? Up and down.
1.
Up and down.
2.
Up and down.
3.
Up and down.
4.
Up and down.
5.
Good. Ready? We're going to put ourselves up in the air again. Hold yourself up and bring your knee to your elbow. Ready? Up and down.
1.
Up and down.
2.
Up and down.
3.
Up and down.
4.
Up and down.
5.
Good. Back over. Last set. This time we're going to do something even more different, right? Lay on your back like this. And what's going to happen is you're going to take your hands by your side. And we're going to, instead of like a push-up position, like we were holding it up, when we would just sit there and hold that position, we're going to do a different position. This is called a bridge. The way this works is your hands are going to be down by your side. And all you're going to do is take your hips and line up your hips with your knees and your shoulders. You see how the straight's coming down and my back is flat on the floor? Watch this. Straighten your hips out like this and keep your back up nice and high. A little bit higher. A little more. Right there. Perfect. Hold that position. Squeeze, hold. We're going to hold it for 15 seconds. Starting now. So don't drop, Connor. Keep your body nice and straight like a board. It's actually a really good position, man. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep squeezing. Almost done. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, that was the hardest I can go. I did not want to go one bit higher or.
Why not? It was really difficult. Was it hard to do?
Yeah.
It was? Okay. Well, maybe it's something that we're just not used to doing. Because one of the things I want to try and do is kind of keep in mind, right? Even though you guys are able to work out at home, does it feel different being able to work out from here than at home?
Actually, kind of.
Is it?
I saw it at home like little squares or something.
No, but is it different to work out here than working out at home?
Kind of like this.
Well, yeah, at home you really can't tell. On the computer, you probably can't see the actual X shape. All you're seeing is a little white dot.
No, I'm actually seeing like a square dot.
Square dot?
Yeah.
But aren't dots inherently circles?
Well, you did say squares, but it kind of sounds like.
Pencil stretch towards the front doors. Get your head down to your toes. Now, Connor, on a separate note, what is the strength of the week this week? Last week was control. What's this week?
Balance.
Very good, man. You are on a roll. You haven't missed a step. This is awesome. Yes, it is a balance week. Sit up, Billy. And in order to work on our balance, we actually have to have, you know what we need to have really strong? What muscles really need to be strong in order to balance?
Gorilla?
What?
Gorilla?
No, if we need to be able to balance really, really well, what muscles in our bodies do we need to be really strong with? Do we need to have strong arm muscles to balance well?
Yeah.
Do we? Think about balancing. Do you really need do you think you really need strong arms? What about a strong neck? Do you need like a strong neck to balance well?
No.
Do you need to have a strong bicep right here? Does this need to be really strong in order to balance?
No, it doesn't need to balance.
Probably not, right? What do we use in order to balance?
Our leg.
Very good. Can you point out like 2 muscles in your legs that you need to have really strong muscles in order to balance well?
Here.
Alright, so yeah, your ankle is actually really a big part of that, right? So your ankle is connected to your calf, and your calf really helps with that, along with the toes. So this whole area needs to be really strong. What else needs to be really strong?
Your muscles.
What muscles? In our leg, what muscles? We already got this area. What other area?
Our knees.
Yeah, your knees and your glutes and your upper or your lower quads really need to be strong, certain sides. But you know what else needs to be really strong too, Connor? Believe it or not, your stomach. Your center, your body right here, your core, your abs, this needs to be really strong too. And if you don't have a really strong core, because this part of your body keeps everything else together. If this isn't strong and can't hold everything together, your whole body will fall apart. Isn't that crazy? It's the weirdest thing ever, isn't it? But there's a reason why your center has to be so strong. That's why we were doing some of the exercises we were doing today. Because, I don't know if you noticed, but as you hold yourself up, did you feel sort of pressure in here? Did you feel this trying to stay tight and hold your body together?
Well, it's kind of like the belt does that. Nothing, no stretches. But the.
I hope your belt's not so tight that it's keeping your body together. Belts are meant to hold your pants up. Not hold your body together.
No, it's just it makes it feel hurt. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of gives me a hard feeling.
Can you feel your stomach pushing on your belt, or your belt pushing on your stomach?
You're doing like pushing forward.
Yeah, that's having a really strong core. That's what you want to be able to do. You want to be able to feel that sort of pressure in your body, because when you're pressing forward with it, you can feel that those muscles get really tight. That's what we're trying. Both feet on the front proper, reach out to your toes.
Did you realize you have a cut your 2 booties on your foot?
Say again?
You have cut and 2 booties on your foot.
As a matter of fact, I could look at that.
Maybe you stepped on something really sharp when you have bare feet.
I don't know. It's a good question. Sometimes things just happen and I wake up and I go, why did that get there? I think we've all sort of had that once, but at least, and you know what, even if you haven't had it yet, you'll probably have it later on in your life. You'll wake up and go, how did that get there? I don't know how that happened.
Well,
Ready, head down to your knees.
I can't pretty go.
You are pretty close. Do you want to know what to help you out? He can take one to fold you in half.
Oh no.
Do you want to know what to fold you in half? Do you want me to fold you in half?
I got this.
Oh, Connor, I missed you, buddy.
Ow, my knees. Actually, this is true. I don't.
Straddle? Oh, God, it's never a dull moment in class. Alright, reach forward, towards the middle. Ready, reach towards your flag wall. Feet head to your knees. Now, in this case,
Yeah.
reach down to the other knee. Reach back down in the middle. Can you get your head to the floor? Do you want me to help you get your head to the floor? You want me to hold you in half and get your head to the floor?
No, I'm not going to falling apart.
Your stomach shouldn't fall apart. Do you feel like your stomach would fall apart if you got your head to the floor?
Well, I just don't want this part to fall apart.
Yeah, no, help me out first. Your stomach's not going to fall apart if you get your head to the floor. Watch. Ready? Well, I almost got myself to the floor. You really do got this yourself, don't you? Good job, come on. Bring it in, shake it out. Stand up. Oh, buddy. So good to have you back. Front position. Alright, we're going to do a couple different balance drills today. No, will you grab us the lax mat? We'll wipe down in class.
Get it down.
Yeah, I mean, because you always have to look very neat when you're a kid. Young boys are grimy.
Hey, I can't look at the last guys.
They're like, he's got black and white. Alright, so ready? Here's what we're going to do, Connor. Here's what we're going to have, ready? We're going to replace your X with this blast masher. You're going to stand on top of the blast masher in a good solid horse stance, still facing forward. Alright, so feet spread out, knees bent, horse stance, elbow position.
In front position?
In an elbow position. Alright, so ready? You're going to get in a good solid horse stance, just like me, knees bent, toes pointed forward, and try to spread your feet out a little bit wider. You want to get them to the edge of the pad on both sides. Alright, bend your knees. Good. Elbow position. Now when I say move, we're going to do our basics on top of the blast masher. You have to keep your balance every time that you throw those strikes, okay? Ready? I just want to see one front punch to the face. Ready? Move! 8 side. Hold it out there. One good solid front punch. There we go. Ready? Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Bend your knees, buddy. You're shaking your legs out. Bend your knees. There you go. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Good. Let me see you do a back side of a punch to the nose. Ready? Move! 8 side. Good. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Make sure you're pushing your fist forward. Try to avoid, watch this. Try to avoid lifting your arm up and instead push that fist forward. Ready? Move! 8 side. Monster. You're still lifting up. Try to just push. You did it better the first time. Ready? Move! 8 side. Good. Move! 8 side. Are you punching yourself in the face? You look like you went back this way. Yeah, fine. Are you your own worst enemy? Are you the bad guy in your own story? Alright, ready, Connor? Move! 8 side! That's an uppercut. That's a totally different strike. Ready? Move! Push forward. There you go. So that left hand is awesome. Make the left hand and the right hand the same strike. Move! 8 side! Go forward. There you go. Move! 8 side! Good. Let me see you do a palm heel Connor in the face. Ready? Move! 8 side! 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 Good, Connor. Shake it up. Alright, last shot you're going to throw, and then we're going to move on to some kicks. Now, you've been able to do a good balancing, a good solid balanced horse stance in this position, right? Even though you have both feet on the pad, right? And both feet aren't moving, your toes are still pointed forward, I hope. You want your toes forward? Yeah. Good, alright. So you have both feet on the pad, that makes things a little bit easier. But when we go to throw kicks, what's the difference in our kicks?
We have one foot.
Yeah, well don't move. I'm not asking you to do it just yet. But you're right, we have to pick up 1 foot. So we're going to try and balance on that blast master with 1 foot, doing multiple kicks on one leg. Do you think you can do it?
Yes, sir!
Excellent answer. Ready? 1 shoot, go strike first inside. So 10 by your side. Ready? Bring it up. And strike. 8 side. Good. Bring it up. And move. 8 side. Good. 10 by your side. Come back. There you go. Ready? Move. 8 side. Good. Move. 8 side. Close. This hand comes up. And then swing your left hand around. Do it again. Ready? Bring it up. And the left hand comes around. 8 side. Good. Ready? Right hand comes up. Move. 8 side. Ready? Left hand up. Left hand up. Move. 8 side. Good. Right hand up. Move. 8 side. Left hand up. Move. 8 side. Good. Shake it out. Okay. Now, I'm going to let you situate yourself. Alright? We're going to ignore the half moon stance for the most part. Alright? Instead, hands up on guard. Try to situate yourself. So you get yourself ready. Pick up your right foot in a good solid flamingo stance. That's your left foot. So feet. There you go. Ready? So when I say move, I want to see 1 front ball kick balancing on the blast master. You ready? Move! 8 side. Good. Move! Good. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. Move! 8 side. One more, Connor. Back nice and straight, nice and tall. Ready? Move. 8 side. Good. From sides. So shake out that leg. Now pick the other foot up. Ready? Don't fall. Move. 8 side. Good balance, man. Move. 8 side. Toes up towards the ceiling. Move. 8 side. Ah! Distract your foot. Ready? Back up. Pick your leg up. Ready? Move. 8 side. Toes up. Try not to let your foot be flat. Look at my foot, right? You see how this kind of wiggles around? Does it look like my foot's wiggling at all? No. Try to keep those toes locked in place. Ready? Move. 8 side. Much better. Move. 8 side. Good. Check it out. It's not easy, is it?
No.
It's really hard. Alright. Last thing you're going to try. Ready? No, we're not going to do that. This time, you're going to hold on to this. So facing that way.
Facing this.
You're still going to face this way. Ready? Ready? Watch. So face the mirrors. Do what I'm doing. Connor. Face the mirror. Now put your left hand on. Grab the top. There you go. Take up your right foot. Turn yourself sideways. Ready? So I'm going to help you out. You ready? Try to take this foot and turn it this way. There, just like that, just like that. Ready? Now hold your leg up. Now ready? When I say move, snap it out just like this. Ready? Move!
8 side.
Good! Move! 8 side! Move! 8 side! Try to pick that leg up. Ready? Try to pick your foot. Try to get your foot to my hand. Ready? Move!
8 side.
Good! Keep those other hands up. Keep that other hand up. Good. Move! Good! Connor, now let go. Switch sides. Do the exact same thing on the other side. Making this really difficult for you, buddy. Ready? Move!
8 side.
Good. Try to get your foot all the way around my hand. Move!
8 side.
Good. Put it all the way this way.
Okay.
Move!
8 side.
Good. Nice job. Move!
8 side.
Last one. Move!
8 side.
Good. Those are roundhouse kicks, Connor. Those are really hard kicks to do, but you did them exceptionally well. Especially on an uneven surface. Never had done this before. Good job, man. And you drop it back. Oh, thank you. We're going to clean this out. Alright, Connor, line up back in your spot. Front position. Good work today, sir. So after class, you can go see Amanda and get all your stripes. And then, like I said, on Thursday, because you've already been here for like every single class that we had over the Zoom meetings. So on Thursday, we'll do the belt promotion along with the new stripes that you're supposed to have, okay?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Front position. Bow to the American flag, bow to the instructors, have a seat on the floor, feet crossed back straight, eyes closed. Open your eyes, sit up position. Do you have fun class today, Connor?
Yes, sir.
You happy to be back?
Yes, sir.
Excellent, Connor. Bow, good job, man. Class dismissed. Go ahead, go see Amanda. And you can get all of your stripes that you were supposed to get to. Alright, front position. Pinky levels up. Get on your square. Everyone 6 feet apart. Hashtag 2020. Bow to the American flag. Bow to the instructors. Have a seat, feet crossed, eyes closed. Eyes closed. Open your eyes. Stand up for position.
Like that.
Good. When this whole social distancing is over, you and I are going to go around.
Oh. I thought you meant like go around town.
No, spar. When you get the gear on. Alright, Noah, nice and easy, nothing crazy. Guys, good luck. Make sure you guys focus on your breathing, in through your nose, out through your mouth. You guys at home, same deal. Now, next side. Jump jack. Ready. You're not. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get those arms up, guys. 8. All the way overhead. 10. Forward into motion. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Stop. Now, push-ups.
Alright, same deal as last night for those over here. Anything last week or yeah, so ready? When I say, I'm actually not gonna be saying done now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna count to 3. It's gonna go like this. 1, 2, 3. You can either lay down or even hold yourself if you want to, and if you want to challenge yourself. And then when I say up, then you're gonna burst up. Does that make sense? I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. Slowly lower yourself down. When I say up, burst yourself up. Ready? Off your knees. 1, 2, 3, and up. 1, 2, 3, and up. 2, 1, 2, 3, and up.
3,
1, 2, 3, and up. 4, 1, 2, 3, and up. 5, down 1, 2, 3, and up. 6, down 1, 2, 3, and up. 7, down 1, 2, 3, and up. 8, down 1, 2, 3, and up. 9, last one, down 1, 2, 3, and up. 10. Or 4. Sit. 3. Down up.
1,
Count down.
Down up.
2,
Down up.
3,
Down up.
4,
Down up.
5,
Down up.
6,
Down up.
7,
Down up.
8,
Down up.
9,
Down up.
10,
Down up.
11,
Down up.
12,
Down up.
13,
Down up.
14,
Down up.
15.
Over. In a push-up position, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So, here's what we're going to do. So, I'm going to fully push position, up with this, and I'm going to say up. So you can rest right now. So just wait. So when I say up, it's going to be kind of like square wave push-up without the push-up part. So for mountain climbers, without the jumpy jump, whichever way you want to take it. When I say up, you bring one leg up, down, and bring it back down. Up, down, up, down. Does that make sense? They're basically mountain climbers without the mountain. So instead of doing this, it's just this. So it's just mountain climbers without the mountain, essentially. It's just very slow. Ready? Huh? There's no really big. They're just mountain climbers with no jump. They're very slow mountain climbers.
Space climbers.
Space climbers. Ready for these? Coming with the right leg first. Up and down. 1, up and down. 2, up, down. 3, up, down.
4,
Up, down.
5,
Up and down.
6,
Up and down. 7, up and down. 8, up and down. 9, last one, up and down. Stand up. Hands by your side for some jumping jacks. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's a full range of motion, guys. Come on, over your heads as well. We're going super slow so you guys can go right. Like up. 16, 17, arms up. 18, 19, 20, 21,
6. There you go. Come on, you got some. All in, go. There you go. Stay with stay with Noah. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. Number 1. 43. 44. 45. Arms up. Come on, my guys. Yeah, focus on the form. 48. 49. 50. Stop. Stop.
Same deal as last time. You count 1, 2, 3. You get it 4 by then. If you're not, you're going extra slow. I'll say up and you come back up. If you don't, then you're extra slow. Ready? Down. 1, 2, 3, and up.
1.
Did you say 4? Mike just forgot how to count. It's been 10 weeks. It's been 11 weeks, and he just all the school knowledge just left his brain. All the school knowledge leaked out. It did, didn't it?
You're gonna
Yeah.
watch the first
All right, come on. Ready?
Come
on. 2, 3, and up. 2. Let me count for you, Micah. Down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 3. Down. 1, 2, 3, and up. 4. Down. 1. Come on, Logan, you got this, buddy. 3 and up. 5. Down. 1, 2, 3 and up. 6. Down. 1, 2, 3 and up. 7. Down. 1, 2, 3 and up. 8. 2 more. Down. 1, 2, 3 and up. 9. Last one. Ready? Down. 1, 2, 3 and up. Oh, for a second. Okay. You gotta work on keeping your hands over your shoulders instead of in front of your head. Stay focused, guys. Come on, ready? Down. And up.
1.
Down. And up.
2.
Down. And up. Come on, Micah. Down. Let's go. 4. Down. And up. 5. It's up. Down. Nice. And up. 6. Come on, Micah. 7. Down. 7. What? And up. 8. Down. Everyone forgot it. And up. 9. Down. And up. 5 more. Right down. And up. 11. 4 more. Down. And up. 12. Down. And up. 13. Down. And up. 14. Down. And up. 15. Butterfly. You know what's funny is now your sarcastic face is like completely cut off. So we can't tell. So you just do that. I know what you look like, but I have like this big white thing in front of you.
We're going to do something to check this.
Button. So guys, remember, one of the reasons we're trying to keep the workouts really light is it difficult to breathe with these things? Is it? Can you guys feel it?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not easy. It gets in the way.
Is that what we're doing? Class workouts?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not. So unfortunately, just because of the way things are, we have to put these on. It's unfortunate, but those it's kind of like the guidelines right now. It is what it is. So I was talking to the master team about this too. We can still train, and we can still train correctly. We can still practice and do things right, even if we have to adjust, right? Sometimes things might not go necessarily the way that we want them to. Sometimes, there's a monkey wrench is thrown into our plans. Things have a way of going awry, whatever you want to call it. But does that mean that we just like sit on our hands and do nothing? Does that mean like we just sulk and pout about it, like, oh, like we can't do what we used to do? Is that what you're supposed to do? No. What do we have to do? Say that again, no?
Make the best of what you got.
You gotta make the best of what you got. Are we allowed to come back in and train? Yeah. Are we allowed to come back in and work? Yeah. Are we allowed to come back in and work hard? No, but we have to come back and we have to work differently. There's two types of training. There's training hard and there's training smart. Well, obviously training hard involves our whole body, which is going to suck up a lot of oxygen and cause us to breathe heavy and increase our heart rate. And with these face masks on and kind of in the way, it's not going to be easily done. So, are we going to train hard? What are we going to have to do instead, guys?
Speak louder, I can't hear you guys. Train smart. Very good, Mike. Although I said yeah. Yeah, you're right. Train smart. You're gonna have to train smart. Now, what do you think that means by it? What do you think I mean by that? Like train smart. How would we train different? Instead of practicing with our partners or hitting the heavy bag or smashing the focus targets, what can we do instead? Speak louder, Gabby. I can't hear you. So yeah, we can work on some basics. We can work on our form. We can work on our general form. If we're doing like really hard punches and kicks to the blast masters, are we going to have perfect rotation and perfect form in all of our strikes? Probably not, because we have to change the kind of how we throw the punch because we're hitting a target. No matter what, whenever you hit, whether you hit an opponent, whether you hit a focus target or a blast master, whether you hit a wave master, whether you're working against or on somebody, you're always going to have to change how the strike is thrown, right? Because you have to hit the surface that you're striking towards. So instead of changing the way that we throw our strikes, what can we do? Or instead of smashing the heavy bags and everything, what can we do different? Not hitting the pads, and instead we can focus on our perfect form. We can focus on our basics. And when we do our basics, I want you guys to try and use your brains to stay focused and pay attention to the little things. Somebody give me a little attribute or a little aspect of good basics. What is something small that makes basics look better? I say it all the time too. What about your form? Also, what should we do? You guys not focused? You guys having a hard time focusing on it? What do you mean by form, Michael? You're on the right track. What do you mean? Okay. So we can focus on our stance. What about our stance? Because you're correct. We can focus on our stance, but what in particular about our stance can we focus on? Can we focus on perfecting our stance, maybe keeping our knees bent, our toes pointed forward? If we're at a half moon stance, we can focus on keeping our weight correctly distributed. Aren't these things that I tell you guys all the time? Is it something that we can now pay extra attention to? Yeah. Because now even though we're bad, and we unfortunately, like I said, we can't work on certain things, we can always focus and get better and improve our basics. So I'll tell you guys right now, if you don't have good basics, if you don't have good basics, you're not going to be a good martial artist at all. Just the way it is. You can't be a black belt without having perfected your basics. Does that make sense to you guys? Cool. Reach down. You alright, Mike? Are you alright? You sound very like you gonna die. No? You're being very soft spoken. Reach down, let's go. Head to your toes, or head to your knees, I mean.
No, talk loud, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah, talk about it. I want to be able to hear you. Also, we have these things that are kind of muffling our voices, so yeah, you do need to talk about it.
Breathing through my mouth. Let's say it's like can't breathe through my mouth.
Yeah.
Can't breathe in something.
So you're just supposed to breathe in through your nose, and then out through your mouth.
I'm not working on my breathing.
Focus on the breathing. Focus on breathing in through your nose. Do you ever go out for runs?
Yeah, like 6:30.
In the morning? You really?
I wake up at like 6 and I wake up at 6:30.
Good for you, man. You're like the first teenager I've ever heard like that. Like, I'm gonna wake up at 6 and go for a run at 6:30. Usually teenagers are asleep until about, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Probably is.
I'm in bed by midnight and I'm up
Nice. Alright, from this, you guys, keep thumbs up. So, focusing on your form. This goes for you guys in the wonderful world of the interweb. From position, keep your thumbs up. I go on your square, or on your ass. Gabby, you two on your ass. I'll get on my X as well. Right foot out and elbows, by the numbers. 1. Now. 2. 3. Good. Back up. Let's do that again. Ready. 1. 2.
Now look at your hand. Are you in a good X block? Are you actually crossing your hands, or are your hands kind of like this? Is this a good X block?
No, sir.
Does this look really lazy?
Yes.
Yeah, so what do I want to make sure I'm doing? I want to put my arms up nice and strong over my head. Every little bit counts. Ready? 3, 8, Good. Let me see you guys do a single front tentacle punch right to the nose. Ready? Move. Good. Now look at your other hand. What's it in? It should be in the tightness by your side. What about your knees? Are your knees slightly bent? Are your toes pointed forward? Ready? Is your hand going for your nose? Move. 8,
Yeah.
Move. 8, Move. 8, Move. 8, Tightness by your side, guys. Move. Rotate.
Yeah.
Move. 8, Make sure you guys, or actually, excuse me. Now I want to change it to 3 front punches. All to the face. Move. 8, Move. 8, Now guys, the other thing too is, make sure you're doing it this way, right? You're not punching like this. You are turning your shoulders and kind of rotating your fists over to hit your target in the nose. And who is the target?
Yourself, I guess?
Yourself. You are your own worst enemy. You are staring into the face of the one individual who's holding you back. Yeah, punching yourself in the head is not the solution.
You mean the only individual that can hold it back?
You are the only, you guys looking at yourself in the mirror right now is the only individual holding you back. Ready? Because I can tell you guys to do perfect basics all day long, but who's the person that actually has to do perfect basics? Yeah, and I can stand up here and talk all day and I can tell you all the right advice, but until you guys do it, me talking isn't going to help. You guys have to be the ones that actually do the work, right? Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, I can demonstrate for you, but if you're not doing it yourself, then there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, unless you guys are going to come over and all right, we're gonna grab you by the hands and like make you a puppet. Is that what you want? No, I didn't think so. Nobody wants that. Ready? All right, this time let's see 3 back tentacle punches to the soul. Ready? Move! 8, The nice thing about these is that you just bring it back to your tightness right here. You're not changing levels. You're not changing heights. The target is going right from your elbow position, forward and back. Move! 8, Now look at your feet. Look at your stance. Toes point forward. Move! 8, Move! 8, Now the hard part is we obviously have these masks on, and they might be a little distracting to some of you, and I get it. But is it itchy? I understand. I mean, I got a full-fledged beard going on, and it really is very itchy. But I'll tell you guys right now, one thing you want to be able to do is block it out. Block out all distractions, and instead just focus on what you're supposed to be doing. Ready? Move! 8, Move! 8, And what you can do in order to block out all of your distractions is instead constantly looking and checking for improvements that you can make. Look at your stance, look at your hands, look at your feet. Where's your attention? Move! 8, Move! 8, Focusing on your target. Move! 8, From here, I want to see a shoot go straight to the side of the neck. Ready? Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, like this. Knees bent. Goes forward. Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Good. Let me see you guys do a claw strike to the face 3 times. Ready? Move! 8, Now remember, is your hand a tight this by your side, or is it a tight claw by your side? I'll tell you right now. All of you guys did a tight claw at first. You did fix it, which is good. That's the idea. That's the goal. Ready? Move! 8, Good. Make sure you guys keep making the corrections. Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Good. Let me see you guys do 1 round of elbow to the side of the head. Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Move! 8, Good speed, Logan. Move! 8, Move! 8, Just make sure you don't get yourself too winded. I don't want you like, and then like passing out on you. Okay. Well, looking out for you. Move! 8, Move! 8, Everybody look at your feet. Check your stance. Are your toes still pointing forward? Your knees looking back. Are you rolling onto one leg as you guys do your roundhouse elbows? Because I'll tell you right now, that's not what you want. Alright? Move! Asa! Why do you think I'm up here doing this?
Help us?
What? You say right here? Yeah, to help you guys, right? What am I trying to set? Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to set the example. So make sure that your sets look like my sets. Or if Noah was up here running the basics, your sets look like Noah's sets. The whole point of the instructors being up front and demonstrating these strikes is so you guys can copy exactly what we're doing. Do you think we can try to teach you guys incorrectly?
Yes, sir.
No, of course not. That's silly. Why would there be no point doing that? Because then you guys would get better, and then we'd actually be practicing the wrong thing, and then we would actually get worse. So lose for everyone. Ready? Couple more on us all. Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Alright, remember, so you guys do a tiger's mouth to the throat. Remember, make the letter C with your hand. Striking with the web of your thumb. Listen carefully. You're striking, the striking part of your hand is the web of your thumb going in towards the Adam's apple. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a very dangerous strike, so do not use this. In that case, why would we practice it? It's a weird question. Yeah, I told you guys not to use it. Why are we practicing?
So, yes, we actually have to
But I don't want you using it because if you strike somebody in the throat like this, you're really going to hurt them. You like send them to the hospital. It's a bad thing. Why would we practice?
In case someone has the intent to kill you.
I love how morbid you guys get. So just out of curiosity, do you guys know any kids like that or anybody that's like actually I'm out to get Micah? Is there an assassin coming to get you? Is there an assassin coming to get you, Micah?
That's bullshit. That you don't know.
We're not going to go that direction. Ready? The reason that we practice some of these strikes is, let me ask you guys this: is the face a big target? Relatively speaking, is the face kind of a big target? No, very focused target. Focus target my face. Maybe the focus target's a little bit wide, but pretty similar size. How about the
A
throat?
little bit wider.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe. Did you say my face is wider?
No, you said,
Hey!
no, you said the pattern is a little bit wider.
Remember, is that you call me saying that I have a fat face?
No.
That's rude. Alright, so what I'm getting at is the neck a very big target? No. Instead, right now we're focusing on accuracy. Because we're hitting with a very small striking surface. It's just this much of our hand that's striking into the neck this way. Which means that we have to have precision. Right? We have to have pinpoint accuracy in order to get our strike to where we need it to go. Micah, we're going to stop with the someone's trying to kill you vibe, okay? We're not going to go there. The whole point of training this is exactly that. It's training. We are practicing our hand-eye coordination and trying to make sure that we can get our strikes going where they want them to go so we can practice our accuracy. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because again, face, big target. Neck, small target. Is it harder to hit a small target or a big target? It's harder to hit a small target. So, using the tiger's mouth, we're going to practice our accuracy. Ready? My goodness. Move! Asa! Again, striking into your neck height, aiming for, and using accuracy, aiming for the target. Ready? Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Ready? Feet up, guys. Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Move! Asa! Good. Check it out. Alright, head back, welcome forward. And as a matter of fact, you know, let's do this. I want Logan, you're going to stand right here. Micah, you're going to stand right here. And Gabby, you're going to stand over there. You're going to stand like roughly right here. Alright? Now here's how this is going to work. Ready? Take one. Here's how this is going to work. You guys are going to be in a half moon stance with your right back and forward. But I want your right foot being on the line that's going all the way down the studio. So, your right foot, get on that line. Your right foot, get on that line. Yep. And yeah, you want your right foot Lines up. Now, you have a little bit of a harder job, okay? Are your lines broken up? Yeah, so you have to use your imagination to continue that line all the way through. Notice we're talking about that, okay? So you have to use your imagination to continue it. What I want you guys to do, your rear foot's going to be on the line what I'm doing in the studio. Your lead foot's going to be forward, obviously. Lead foot. You're going to have your hands one guard. When I say move, all you can do is do a front ball kick, rechamber, and then make sure that you guys, again, using that precision that we just practiced earlier with our hands, but this time we're using it with our feet, make sure you step forward, back onto that line in a good half moon stance. Obviously, I don't want this. Did I set down correctly?
No, sir.
Did I foot in the right spot?
No, sir.
Did I train anything correctly?
No, sir.
No. So, hands one guard, right back, roll forward, hands up. Ready? Move. Inside. Then step forward. Now we're going to switch sides. Now, the hard part is our right foot actually has a guide. We have a line we're stepping on. In Gabby's case, she has a left foot. What that means then is, Gabby, your right foot, and you guys, Micah and Logan, your left foot, is going to have to imagine a line going straight down the studio. You're going to pretend and envision stepping down into that same line every time because you don't have a marker with the other foot. Which means that you guys can't do this. Because now what am I standing on? Am I standing on my railroad tracks or am I standing on a tightrope? Tightrope. So make sure that you guys maintain focus. Use your brains and your eyeballs. Focus on what you're doing. Ready? Left hand front ball. Move. Inside. Step down. Now see how long you stepped? Step out wider. Step there. Wider. Now look at your rear foot. Why is your rear foot? Hey, you ready? Move. Inside. Step down. Toes point forward. Ready? Move. Next step forward. Make sure you guys, how many chambers are in our kicks?
1, 19.
What? 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 How many chambers did I kick? I says. And he says to me, 1. Oh. You know, you guys answered it wrong. If it's such an easy question, why was your first answer 1? What? No! There's no excuse. Alright, both chambers in all of your kicks. Get your 2 chambers in your kicks so you can step down correctly. Ah! You guys are driving me. You guys are gonna make me go crazy. Ready? Hands up! Move! Where's your second chamber? Move! Better. It's gonna keep messing with it. Leave it alone. Put it on. Leave it alone and stop touching it. Ready? Move!
1.
Wow. Now, Michael, where's your kick? You just kind of like lift your leg up and step forward. Move! Chamber, kick, re-chamber, good. See, you keep messing with it. You keep touching it, it's going to fall. Ready? Move! Good. Now look at your stance. Every time you kick, Michael, you always start doing this. You got to keep your feet spread. Match your feet up with mine. Spread out wide. Hey, ready? Move! Now where was the kick? Chamber up. Kick. Re-chamber. Step forward. Ready? Move! Chamber up. Kick. There you go. That's better. Move! Chamber up. You kind of like... Take it piece by piece, guys. Ready? Here's the other thing, too. If, for some reason, you have a hard time with this, and especially because, we haven't done this in a couple weeks, take your time. There's 4 or 5 parts to this. Chamber up, front ball kick, re-chamber, and then step forward. Make sure you're hitting all 4 parts. Don't try to throw everything together if you can't do it. You can't do something you're not able to do. Like fly, go. Exactly. If you can't do the kick correctly, then take it piece by piece. But there's a possibility for you to do this correctly, right? That's my point. Throw your hands up on guard. Do it step by step. Ready? Move! Chamber it up. Front ball kick. Re-chamber. That was better. To your left side is getting better. You're going to kick and step. Now kick all the way forward. All full front ball kick, and then reach in and step back. Ready? Move! Better! That's what I want to see, Micah. Move! Good. And you're kicking, and then you're like this. That's your chamber. I want you to re-tuck your knee. Move! Better! That was good. Ready? You step down. Ready? Move! Chamber it up. Snap it up. Much better. That's how I want you to do it. Now step back. Perfect. Excellent, Micah. Now just keep repeating that. Move! Up. Kick. Re-chamber. Good. Move! Up. Snap. Good. So you're getting it. This is what I want to do. You never get somewhere. Move! Up. Snap. You didn't snap. You just got to just took a shallow step. Move! Nope. Move! Well, technically, you don't take flying step by step. You take the flight classes, you get your college license, you go line plane, and you can line up. Move! Up. Okay, re-chamber, good. Step down. Move! Good. Move! Now with your feet, you're in a tightrope, or you're going to have, or maybe with a good half in stance. See, these are the little things that we got to keep pointing out so that you guys can keep fixing them. Move! Good. Next job, Logan. Move! Good. That was a better kick, Micah. That was good. Now look at your feet then. Still there. Good. You're still two down. Now you get the ladder. Move! Good. Remember, up. Snap. Bring it back. Take a second. Come back to time. Speak along. Move! Up. Snap it up. Good. Now why did you sit down there? You knew where you're supposed to go. You can draw the imaginary line with your eyes. Use your eyeballs. Use your Micah, do you have an imagination? Do you have an imagination? Go see me and get another minute. Okay. Go see me and she's in my ready? Face it, we guys turn around. Micah, bow out. Micah, do not bow out. Bow. Yeah, turn around, face the other. Alright, this time, I want to work on some crescent kicks. Alright? Same idea, but this time you're going to have to really focus on making sure you swing your leg around and come back to that stance every time. Crescent kick, step down. Crescent kick, step down. Alright? Ready? Hands up. Move! Crescent kick, step down. That was a reverse crescent. Good kick for the reverse crescent. Crescent comes outside. Start up and there you go. Step forward. Ready? Move! Outside. That was a reverse crescent. Start up. There you go. Good. Step down. Ready? Move! Crescent kick. Nope, that's a reverse crescent. Stay focused. It's okay.
It just seems so obvious.
Crescent kick. Good. Stroke. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Ready? Move! Outside. Come in. There you go. Move! Outside. Come in. That was inside. Come on. Breathe. There you go. Move! Outside. Come in. Just hands with your feet. There you go. Put your hands up on guard. So remember, we're starting with a crescent kick, right? We're going around from the outside, coming across, and stepping forward. Ready? That's a reverse crescent. Ready? Move! Crescent kick. Okay, let's step forward. Move! Crescent kick. Good. And step forward. There we go. Now we got something that fits. Ready? Back in your spot. So Micah, now we're doing some crescent kicks. So, hands up on guard. Right foot back, left foot forward. Ready? Switch feet a little. Just for simplicity. Everyone be on the same side. Ready? Right foot comes around and step forward. Now left foot comes around and step forward. Ready? Move! Crescent kick. Step down. Move! Crescent kick. Step down. Move! Crescent kick. Gotta be going, Micah. Down, ready? Move! Oh, you gotta push your knee. You gotta like, move! Left. There you go. Now you ready? Move! Left.
Face up.
Good. Move.
Face up.
Better. Hands up. Move.
Face up.
That was close. So you brought your knee up, you did a reverse press. Bring your knee down, come back on that. Don't let it. You do the same like we just did. Press it. And it's move.
Face up.
Turn around. There you go. Ready? Bring it. Bring it up. Move. Yeah. Press it. Good.
Face up.
That's right it in. Move.
Face up.
Good. Move.
Face up.
That's reverse press. You're super close. That's the reverse press.
Good.
There we go. Alright, enough of that. Everybody locked at the beginning? Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Or stands up position. Yeah. Just get in from position action. Feet get up. Alright. So, obviously, like I said before, and I'm going to say this again, we're going to really stay focused on doing our basics and doing our basics well. We're not going to focus too much on material for a little bit, okay? Just the way it's going to be because we need to make sure that our form and our basics is up to where we need it to be. Does that make sense? Awesome. Form position. Bow, knees flag, bow, knees circles up, feet crossed, eyes closed. Open your eyes. Stand up position. Good job, guys. Everybody bow. Class dismissed. Have a good rest of your evening. Peace out, Facebook.